Everyone. For my final presentation, I chose to create um, Taco Truck ordering app. It is intended to be a mobile application. It is a very simple mobile application where you can order your food items and then you can later pick them up. And the application works exactly the way that you would expect it to work. Um, this is our very hungry customer. Uh, the user would log into the computer. If the application is not set up to use a login, it would just go straight to the food item selection, and the user is gonna select the food item. For this uh, project, I only put two items, but the system is set up for to add more food items. So if the user selects a taco, then it's gonna have to select a type of tortilla, type of meat, and some toppings that you will see later on how it's gonna work. You could also select a torta. For those of you who are not familiar what a torta is, it's just a sandwich. And they are built or prepared the same way a taco would be. You choose a meat and then you select some toppings. In this case, the torta would have a size. Some taco trucks, they have like different sizes of these sandwiches, so that's why I put it there. And then for the taco truck owner over here, they would just be in charge of building whatever the customer or cooking whatever the customer orders, and then just getting paid. That's everything that is going to be involved in the in the side of the taco truck owner or the cook. This is the flowchart for the application, and again, it works the way that you would expect. These are some declarations for the application. The user would select whether it is a taco or a torta, where they wanna order, and then the food item is gonna be obviously equal what they choose over here. And if the food item is it's a taco, then they're gonna come over here on this side, and then they're gonna have to select the type of tortilla, which can be corn flour. They can select uh, well, they're gonna select here, and the user input is gonna select obviously, um, and then the type of tortilla is gonna be whatever they choose. They're gonna select the type of meat, and again, the whatever the input selects is gonna be assigned to the meat type, and then they're also gonna select the toppings, which is gonna be a checkbox selection uh, weight of selecting. They're gonna select the quantity type, and then they're gonna um, output to a screen what they just order. If they decide to create add more items, then they're gonna go back to the screen where they can select again what they want to build. So and then it's gonna be the same for the torta. The only difference is that they're gonna select a size for the torta, and then whatever they select is gonna be assigned to the torta size. Then they add the type of meat and then the type of toppings that they want. And then again, they select the quantity, and it comes in, it displays what they order, and again, if they want to add more, they add more, and if not, they check out, and then they just go out to the checkout box. This is the UML for the food item class. It has a item name, meat type, minimum quantity, and the toppings. So these are the constructors, the setting, the getters and setters with an extra method here for the toppings. And then you have here the two inherited classes, which is a taco and a torta, that are inherited from the from the food item. They all the taco has the tortilla type and the quantity, and each one of them has their own price. So this is the pseudocode for the food item, where you set uh, the name of the item, and then you get it as the getters and setters with along with the select toppings method. Um, These are this is the pseudocode for the inherited classes for the taco torta, and then for the taco and the torta, which is the details of the pricing for the small torta, the regular size torta, and then here for the tortilla type and the minimum quantity. For the quantity, we have that they have to at least enter one, so they cannot enter zero. So. And this is how the it would look in a order class. The first, this would be kind of like the first screen that the user sees, and it just has the item name. If they select a torta, then the item name is a torta. If they select a taco, then uh, the item name is a taco, and then we go to the next screen. I mean, we don't know how to do this yet, but um, then we need to go to a different screen. Uh, and then for this, then this is the screen of the taco, and then it works the way the flowchart described it. I was gonna select type of tortilla, corn or flour, and then the type of meat that they want, and then the toppings, and then the quantity down here. And it's the same on the torta, uh, with the difference of selecting the torta side. So since it is intended to be a mobile application, and even if it wasn't, there's a lot of declarations for all the check marks, radio buttons, and all the declarations for every screen, for the home screen, and the taco screen, and then the torta screen. So these are some of the declarations for all the labels and buttons for the taco screen, and then the home screen. So, and then this would be the torta screen, which is very similar. We just saw the difference that it is the torta size, the difference for that. This is kind of like a flow chart of how the screens would look like. Like you start in the home screen, and then from this home screen, obviously you can select either a torta or a taco. Once you build the torta or the taco, then you go to the cart just to see what you just built and uh, your 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 items. And if you want to add more items, then you go back to the home screen and then select again. Once you added more items, then you can just go to the um, checkout screen. This is kind of like the way the screens would look like. Obviously, this is not a designing class. This is a very rough um, chart or wired frame of what the application would look like. Would be the where you select the food item with the price. This is actually kind of like the user interface that um, the user would see. Obviously, like I said, this is not a designing class, so this is just like very rough interpretation of what it would be. So you select the taco or the torta, and it'll take you to that screen. If you select the taco, then you build what you want, you add it to the screen, and then you'll see in a little bit a little demo how it works. But these are the screens that they would consist of. And this is the little demo, a little video that I created for that. So you click on the taco, you select, you can scroll down, you select what you want on the taco. Once you selected the quantity and everything in it, you can add it to the cart, and then you see what you just ordered. Let me pause it. Let me pause it over here. Whoa, sorry about that. Um, but I just wanted to show you here that once you check out, it shows you that you ordered 3 tacos, the type of meat, the type of tortilla, and then the toppings that you selected with a subtotal. And and if you can go back, you can build some more. You can select whatever you want to select in the in your next food item. You can just check out, and then it'll display again in the screen all the items that you order, and then you can just go ahead and pay. All right, that is the way that the application will work, and thank you very much.